warm up, I'm going to move my bench slightly out of the way. I forgot to do so. We're going to kind of have a hinging, moving flow to warm our body up. A little yoga-like, a little breathing-like. We're going to start here. Understand that we're going to move out forward, so you want to have some space to go this direction. Don't worry so much about needing to go back behind. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up to the sky. Exhale, swan dive it all the way down. Bending through the knees if we need to get those fingers to the floor. We're going to walk it all the way out into our plank position. Lower it all the way down to the ground. Untuck the toes. Inhale the chest up through a little bit of a cobra. Exhale, release. Inhale through kneeling plank. Tuck the toes underneath. Lift the hips. Find yourselves in our tall plank. We're going to go ahead and walk the hands all the way back towards the feet. Roll it up one vertebrae at a time. Inhale, circle, sweep it up. Exhale, swan dive it down. Once more, bending the knees, and we need you to get those fingertips to the floor. We're going to walk it out into that plank position. Lower it all the way down to the ground. Inhale through that cobra. Exhale, release. Inhale through kneeling plank. Tuck the toes, straighten through the legs. Right foot steps forward. Left foot steps forward. Inhale, sweep it all the way up. As those hands come together above the head, we're going to bring them down into heart position. Sit back into that chair. Rotate the body to the right. Bring it back through midline. Rotate the body to the left. Bring it back through midline. Inhale it up tall. Separate the hands. Exhale, swan dive it down. Fingers to the ground. Go ahead and step the right leg all the way back. Right knee comes to the ground. Inhale, chest up into that lunge. Exhale, release. Go ahead and bring that left knee back to meet the right. Tuck the toes. Lift the hips. Drop the heels. Walk the hands back. And inhale it all the way up. Exhale, swan dive it all the way down. Bending the knees if we need to. Fingers all the way out into that plank. Lower it all the way down. Inhale through that cobra. Exhale, we release. Tuck the toes. Say, can we lift straight into that plank? Step that right foot forward. Step that left foot forward. Inhale up. Hands come together in the heart position as we sit it down. Go ahead and twist it to the left. Bring it in through midline. Twist it to the right. Bring it in through midline. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hinge all the way down. Go ahead and step it back with that right foot. Right knee comes to the ground. Inhale that chest up. Exhale, release. Go ahead and press through those right toes. Step the right foot forward. Inhale up. Hands in heart position. Sit it down into that chair. Twist it to the right. Bring it back through center. Twist it to the left. Bring it back through center. Inhale up. Exhale, swan dive down. Fingers to the floor. Left foot goes back. Left knee to the ground. Inhale through that lunge. And exhale, release. Right knee comes back to meet the left. Tuck the toes. Lift the hips. Drop the heels. Walk the hands back. Inhale it all the way up. Last time, all the way through the sequence. Exhale, hinge it all the way down. Walk it out into that plank position. Lower it to the ground. Inhale through cobra. Exhale, we release. Inhale through kneeling plank, straighten those legs. We're going to step the right foot forward, step the left foot forward. Inhale all the way tall to the sky. Hands together into the heart. We're going to twist it to the left. Bring it back through center. Twist it to the right. Bring it back through center. Fingers down to the ground. Go ahead and step that left foot back. Left knee comes to the ground. Inhale, chest up. And exhale, release. Go ahead and step the left foot forward. Inhale, circle, sweep it all the way up. Hands in the heart position. We're going to twist it to the right. Back through center. Twist it to the left. Back through center. Fingers down to the ground. Go ahead and step that left foot back. Left knee comes to the ground. Lift that chest up. And release it out. Right knee is going to come back to meet the left. Tuck the toes. Lift the hips. Drop the heels. Downward facing dog. Walk it all the way back up. Roll it up one vertebrae at a time. Big breath in. Sweep the arms to the back side of the room. Reach the fingers to the sky. Interlace the hands. Open the palms up to the ceiling. You can't see my hands, but I promise. They're just interlaced. And we're going to take it to the right hand side. Bring it up tall. Take it to the left hand side. Bring it up tall. Sweep the hands behind. Interlace those fingers. Drop the knuckles to the floor. Big breath in. Exhale. Hinge it down. Tuck the chin to the chest and roll it all the way up. Release the arms out, wrap them around. It doesn't matter which arm's on top. Big breath in. Exhale, hinge it over. Roll it all the way up. Release it out, Michael Phelps style. Other one on top, big breath in. Exhale, hinge it over. Roll it up one vertebrae at a time. Big breath in, grab a quick little drink of water. Adjust your clothes if necessary. Our first round is going to be very similar to, it's my own floor. It's okay if I eat things off of it. First round here is going to be very similar to that HIIT style class. So it's going to be 40 seconds of work, followed by 20 seconds of recovery. We're going to burn out that core here in block number 1, and then we'll repeat it back at the end of class. What's going to happen is we'll start with a power sit-up. I'll get through the explanation. Then we'll roll right into that recovery exercise. I just got to get my timer going. Okay, so we're gonna get in. Hey, buddy. They make me happy, Christy. They really do. So don't worry. They're delightfully distracting. I know, not to you. You wish that they would go quietly somewhere else. Or not quietly, but just somewhere else. Okay, dokes. So we're gonna get started down on the ground in our power sit up. Everything extends out. Everything taps in the middle. Too much on that lower back, too much on that core, we can always just take it to a double crunch. We'll have 40 seconds of work, and then we'll roll over for 20 seconds of recovery in a cobra pose. Anyone have any questions? Nope. In 3, 2, 1, begin. Tap those heels. So again, we're gonna be here for 40 seconds total. Well, I want you guys to keep moving and working hard. Remember, the goal is to keep moving. Don't burn yourself out in the first 5 seconds. Halfway. Team, just 10 seconds. We're gonna roll it over onto our tummies. And roll it over. Find yourself on your tummy, hands by either side of the chest. We're gonna press it up through our cobra. 10 seconds to relax. Release the butt cheeks. Everybody, let's lay it down. We're gonna take it into our swimmers. Right arm, left leg, left arm, right leg. If we wanna move at speed, we're here in the air. Let's go. Tiny little muscles lifting up those big arms and legs. Remember, we're not using the traps, i.e. we're not shrugging the shoulders, but instead squeezing through the mid-back. So we are making an X from the shoulder to the opposite hip. More than halfway through. Ten seconds. And release. Hands are going to come to either side of the chest. Press the booty all the way back to the heels. Child's pose. So just lift your head up so you can see me. We got about 5 seconds. We're going to come onto those elbows and forearms. We're going to go hip dip, palms, elbows, hip dip, hip dip. Let's go. As always, either of these moves can be done from the knees. Let's try to find ourselves challenging that core by continuing to move. You got a little less than 15. Five seconds, we're gonna stretch out that upper back. Everybody knees down. Right hand plants, left arm lifts, twist, threading that arm underneath. 10 seconds to breathe. Let's go ahead and roll it onto our side. Doesn't matter which one, we'll do the other one next. Drop that knee down and we're coming here into our clamshells. Keep thinking about rolling that hip forward and not letting ourselves roll back into it. There you go, guys. Think about all that burn should be right through the outside of the hip, a little more than halfway through. You're at about 10 seconds. Want to add a challenge? Lift those hips up. We're going to swing the left leg forward, finding our pigeon pose. Too much on the knee, we can always just find a lunge as well. So let's swing those legs around, drop the booty down, elbows come behind. We're coming into corkscrews. So we're going to bring the knees in, twist them to the left, bring the knees in, twist them to the right. Nice, Sarah. Halfway through. Come on, 15 seconds, pick up that pace. Five seconds, we're coming to a recline twist. And on the back, arms out, legs up. Drop both legs to the left-hand side. Keep that right shoulder down on the ground. Enjoy the twist through the body. We got about 5 seconds. We're gonna come to our single leg V up. We're gonna bring it up and switch. Having trouble with that full sit up, we can always just take it in here to a single V crunch. Remember, team, we're burning out that core, but we are breathing. Halfway through. So again, if we need to, we can always adjust it up as necessary, as long as we just keep moving. 10 seconds. Let's go ahead and grab that left leg, bring it into the chest, and extend the right leg long. Think about rolling the shoulders back and down, pulling the belly button in, easing through that lower spine here in wind removing pose. Go and release that left leg. Leave the left foot here. Left arm's gonna come out. I'm sorry, right arm's gonna come outside. Left arm comes up and over. We're gonna sit up, press through that hand and tap. I'm just gonna turn around to make it a little bit easier to see. Like a sit up meets part of that Turkish get up. We're sticking it here just on that same side. Almost there, team. We got just about 10 seconds. 5. Next 10, we sit it up, stay sitting up. Roll it out through the spine. Let that upper body hang heavy. Drop the chin to the chest. Pull the upper body away from the legs. So coming into our next exercise, we have 2 options. We can stay here in our all fours for a bridge from this. We can extend the legs out. Drop the hips down and press them up. Let's begin. Too much on those wrists. We can always find those fists for wrists. Still too much, we can take it down to those elbows and forearms. It's gonna make it harder on the core, but it might make it a little bit better for you on those wrists. Halfway through. This is it, 10 seconds of fun, then we'll take a break. And booty down, knees into the chest, lift the feet towards the sky, hands to the toes, maybe the inside of the feet, maybe the outside of the feet. Rock it left and right and left. Ooh, happy baby pose is probably one of my favorite of all time. Okie dokes, take a breath, take a rest. We are finished round number 1. We will come back to that at the end of class. That will be our final block. We'll have one here in the middle. And we're going to be working through time and working with some exercises. But just take a chance to breathe. That's really your exercise, Christy, is trying to avoid them. I feel like you have been smacked with a minivan more than once in your life. Right in the kisser. Those pants are pretty stinking fantastic, though. I'm not going to lie. Right? Sarah's like, I like her pants, too. Look, they're like Pink Mermaid. Okay, dokes, guys, we're gonna have 2 minutes, 2 minutes of solid work. We're gonna flip back and forth between two different exercises here. First exercise is jumping jacks, regular old God-given jumping jacks. If hips, knees, ankles, pelvic floor don't like to jump, we can always do stepping jacks instead. Then we are gonna find ourselves down on the ground. We are doing push-ups. Whether from our knees or from our toes, that is up to you and your body. It's not necessarily about speed, guys. We have 2 minutes of solid work of just these two exercises. So let's really work on form as opposed to speed. Any questions? 2 minutes, 10 and 10. Let's set that timer in 3, 2, 1, begin. 10 jumping jacks and then right into those 10 push-ups. There you go, 1 minute down, 1 minute to go. There you go, ladies, 30 seconds. There you go, just about 10 seconds, and then we're gonna get a 30-second break. 2, 1, and done. Don't worry about finishing up those reps because we're gonna get into it some more. So what's gonna happen now is we have 30 seconds to breathe. We'll begin that second round here. It's gonna be 3 minutes of work. 10 jumping jacks, 10 push-ups. Now we're adding atomic running people. So we're gonna take the knee across the body, squeeze from here. Again, too much on those wrists. We can take in those flats or hold on to those light weights, finding ourselves moving for 10 or 5 to each side. Jumping jacks, push-ups, atomic mountain or atomic running people, 3 minutes of work. Any questions, friends? In 3, 2, 1, begin. Again, if at any point jumping's not working for us, we can always step it down instead. So it's 10 in total for those atomic running people, or 5 on each side. Ooh. 1 minute down. There you go, guys. Just about 1 minute left. Come on. Nice, ladies, nice. Come on. We got just about 30 seconds of work. Don't quit now. Last 15 seconds. Almost there. And rest. Nice job. We got 30 seconds once more to breathe. Grab a drink of water if you need to. Adjust your clothes as necessary. This time, we're going to add alternating heel touches. Shoulders up off the ground. We're going to tap the heel. There's 1. There's 2. We're going to do 20 in total or 10 to each side. So same exact pattern. This time, though, we have 4 minutes in the round. We now have 4 exercises. I know, push-ups. You guys are gonna be strong as hell by the end of the day. Yeah. Let's get in those jumping jacks. In 3, 2, 1, begin. As the blocks get a little bit longer, just remember your pacing. We don't have to go quite as quick as we did in that first block. We just have to keep it going. Woo. So again, those alternating heel touches are a new exercise. Shoulder up off the ground, tap that heel. We're counting every tap. We're going to count to 20. Back up to the top. Take out those noodle arms. Get right into those push-ups. Again, we can go down to those knees. We can alternate. So maybe we do a kneeling push-up, come up to those toes, and switch it up. Nice job, guys. Nice, guys, nice. We got about 90 seconds. One minute. 30 seconds, ladies, just 30 seconds left in this block. Then we got 2 more rounds before we move on to something else. This is it, drive it home. And 2, 1, and done. We have a whole minute to rest, guys, a whole minute to rest. We do have 2 more rounds, but there's some things that are gonna change up in this next round. So first things first, no more push-ups, or otherwise we're not gonna be able to do anything else with the rest of our lives today. So we're gonna start with those jumping jacks, still 10 of them. We're then gonna take it into an alternating reverse lunge. If we'd like to, and our body's welcome to do so today, we can do that jump lunge instead. We'll take it down to the ground. We'll have those atomic running people. We'll then continue on through the line with those heel touches. New exercise, progress squats, toes are out, we squeeze. So we're gonna still continue on with the 10 total lunges, no more push-ups. Yay! Okie dokies, artichokes. Let's get started. We got 5 minutes of work. Jump jacks. So again, it's your call. We either take that reverse lunge or you got that jump lunge switch. Last new exercise is those progress. Toes are ever so slightly up, chest is up, squeeze it, and reach. Having trouble with that jump? Tippy toes are your options. Again, chest is up. Woo. Okay, a little over a minute down. Sometimes I'm like the worst counter in the world. I'm really glad that we use time. Nice, ladies, keep it up, keep it up. We are so close. Awesome, rock stars, come on. We're more than halfway through the block. You guys are doing fantastic. Keep it up, keep it up. Come on, we just got 90 seconds left. Oh, darn it. There you go, guys. We're in the last minute. Come on, team, 30 seconds. 30 seconds, we get a break. Ooh, 15, don't stop. In 3, 2, 1, take a break. We got one more round. So, as you guys can only assume, the pattern continues on. We now have 6 minutes of fun, one new exercise. We're going to lay it down on the ground. We're gonna come all the way back, rolling it back using the abdominals, using momentum. We're gonna bring it forward. The left foot's gonna go down on the ground. The right leg is gonna extend out and we're gonna lift up on the foot. Bring it back and we are going to switch. Sometimes it's gonna work really well and sometimes you're gonna feel slightly like a beached whale. And that's kind of learning the balance in between these. We will work those 10 total or 5 on each leg. So again, we start with the jumping jacks. We have our lunges, our atomic mountain people, our heel touches, so on and so forth. I'll remind you as we go through. Shoulders back and down, 6 minutes of fun. In 3, 2, 1, jumping jacks. Those lunges, whether they're jumping or static. Got those atomic mountain or atomic running people. Swing it around, we find that heel tap. Find ourselves all the way back left with those froggers. Last but not least, it's fun. It's way more fun than you think it's gonna be. Knees into the chest, foot goes down to the floor. Lift the hiney up and switch. Every time we lift it up, that's 1. We're going for 10 in total. Then we're all the way back to the beginning, jumping jacks. So close, ladies, come on. We've destroyed 2 minutes already. Come on, ladies, keep driving, keep driving. We're almost there. Now I'm halfway through the block, 3 minutes down and then 3 minutes to go. Come on, keep trucking, ladies, keep trucking. Seriously, guys, you're killing it. There are people who are still sleeping and not getting anything done today. You guys have crushed round after round. We're almost there. There you go, Sarah. Ooh, butt cheeks are burning. Core is screaming. We got 1 minute. Come on, guys, just 30 seconds. And then no more of these exercises today, I promise. Nearly 15 seconds. And done. Shake out those legs. Take a moment, take a breath. So here's the deal. We have 2 exercises from that beginning block that we did single-sided. So we got to go back and revisit those so we get them done on the other side. And then we all done these. Who's excited? Oh, yeah. As long as we don't do any more push-ups, right? That's the key. As long as we don't do more push-ups, we're good to go. So those 2 exercises are that side plank, kind of that side hold where we did our clamshell. I'm just reviewing visually. You don't have to go here right now. We're going to hold it here. If we'd like to, we can lift it up. The other one is that sit up to toe tap, but we're going to go ahead and add that little bit of corkscrew in between. So we'll be here for 40 seconds. We'll find our recovery. We'll be in this one for 40 seconds. We'll find our recovery. And then we will go ahead and it'll be right leg straight this time. We'll come up and tap that toe. So those 3 moves, 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds of recovery. I'll call out that recovery exercise. Then we'll stretch it out. Any questions, ladies? Awesome. In 3, 2, 1, begin. So again, I need to do the other side. Think about keeping that hip forward. We're rolling into the hip, lifting with the outside of the butt cheek. We're feeling spicy here for the second half. We can lift the hips up. Ten seconds. We're gonna come into that pigeon on the other side. So kick that left leg forward. Feel that stretch through the outside of the hip. We're gonna swing it around, extending those legs out in front of us. We're gonna take it down to those elbows. We're gonna come into our corkscrew. We bring it in, send it out. Feeling like we want a little bit more, we can always add an upper body squeeze as we come in, just like the power sit up. Halfway, ladies. Ten seconds. Everything down to the ground. Legs extend long. Both legs are gonna go to the left-hand side. Ooh, bend the knees if we need to for that lower back. Okie dokes. We got that sit up. So we're gonna extend, we're the other way. We're gonna extend that right leg long, and we are gonna take that right arm to the side of the body. We sit up, we tap the toe. If that somehow is the same side you guys did the last time, go ahead and switch it up. If you don't remember, it's fine, just do something. I totally think that was my other side. Come on, we got about 15 seconds. Go ahead and bring that right knee into the chest, extend the left leg long. Relax the upper body, relax the lower body. Start to prepare ourselves for our stretch. Beautiful work today, ladies. Go ahead and release that leg. Let the feet come close to the hiney, about hip distance apart. Arms are extended out to the side, and we're gonna come into our windshield wiper legs. Go ahead and drop the knees over to the right. Press that left hip, get that adjustment through the spine. Bring it back through midline and take them over to the left. Once more, again, think about rolling that hip over. I know I don't let you normally do it, but think about stretching through that entire side body. Bring it back through midline. Walk those feet about 6 inches away from where they are and do it again. We're gonna take it to the right. Press that left hip up and out. Bring it through the center. Take it to the left. Bring it back through midline. Once more, walk those feet just ever so slightly out. You roll it to the right. The farther those feet come away from the body, the more we start to feel it through the torso as well. Bring it up through the center. Take them over to the left. And go ahead and bring them midline. We're gonna bring both knees into the chest and extend the legs long to the sky. We're gonna come into a reclined straddle pose. Give me the chin tucked to the chest. Go ahead and let the legs fall open into our straddle. If it's too much, too aggressive on those inner thighs, we can take the hands to the outside of the legs for support. If it's not enough, we can take the hands to the inside of the legs and ask them to ease a little bit more. Maybe we find our hands upon the calves. Maybe we even find the toes. Do you notice what happened to my derriere? It curled all the way up. So make sure that if we're finding those feet, that we are keeping ourselves attached to the ground through the lower back. Let's go ahead and bend the knees and allow the kneecaps to come towards the armpits. Finding ourselves with those hands upon the toes, maybe on the outside of the feet, maybe on the inside of the feet. We're gonna rock it left to right and right to left in our happy baby. Next time we roll to one side or the other, let's go ahead and release the feet and roll it all the way over into our all fours. Do a little bit of a wrist stretch. We had a lot of planking today. Go ahead and pick up that left hand, turn it over, back of the hand to the floor, straighten out through the arm. Go ahead and shake it out. Flip it up, take that right hand, turn it over, straighten the arm. and shake it out. Go ahead and sit back to on your heels. If it's not comfortable for you today, we can always go crisscross applesauce. All we're gonna do is find ourselves coming into a chest stretch. Go ahead and sweep the arms behind, interlace the fingers, roll the shoulders back and down, big breath in. Keeping those fingers reaching away from the shoulder blades, go ahead and fold it forward. Let the upper body melt over the legs. Let the arms reach to the sky. It's not about throwing the arms up and over the shoulders as much as it is about reaching them away from the chest. Go ahead and bend the elbows, release the hands, fingers to the floor. Go ahead and bring it up to that kneeling position once more. We're gonna bring those arms out, turn the thumbs down so the palms are away, and just sweep those arms behind. Good chest stretch. Don't round through the upper spine, but instead pop that upper body forward, lift the arms a little bit higher. Release it out, wrap those arms around, give yourself a big old hug. Switch it out, other arm on top. And release it out, hands down, tuck the toes, lift the hips, drop the heels, downward facing dog. Walk it back and roll it up. Guys,